First thing I do at the beginning of a new school year is set up my categories. And to do that, you're going to get on to Powerschool, and it'll probably take you to your attendance sheet. When you get there, you can go there, get to Powerschool Pro by hitting Power Teacher Pro or clicking on Power Teacher Pro in another one of your classes down here. So I'm just going to click on it. And it's the beginning of the year, so there's nothing going to be there. It's going to tell me there's nothing there, and the school hasn't started yet, so I do know that. I'm going to come here where it says grading, and I'm going to come down here where it says categories, okay? And these have been my categories from a past year. I can keep these. If you're new, there's going to be default ones, and if those look good to you, you can keep those. And I want to keep these. These will go across to all the other classes too. See, I've got it for every class. I can change that. I can add a new one. I can make some active. So right up here in the upper right hand corner, do you see where it says show inactive? Look how many I had at one time. I've got it down to just these 5. But you can also add one. You come up here, you hit the plus sign, and it says, do you want to add a category? So I know some people like to have summative and informative categories. You can create those. You just click on it. You make the name, and then you decide what classes are all going to get it up here, and then you hit save. But I like the ones I have. If I didn't, I could go also current ones. I could change one. Now, classwork is a default one, so it's really not going to let me change it. But masterwork is one of mine, and I can click on it, and I can do what I said before, is that I can name it. I can say what classes get it. Right now, it shows every class gets it. Every class doesn't get it. So I can come up here and say just my reading classes get it. This step is so important, and is why I do it first, is because if you don't, I'm gonna hit save when I got all my classes, and now it shows that not all the classes have that category. But if you don't care if all of them have it, just leave it alone. But make sure this part is right, because everything else is going to build on this. And you'll see that in other videos.